Well, if it looks like a dystopia and it quacks like a dystopia, it's probably a dystopia. And I say that because the United States government is actively extorting a private company right now. And that company is called Anthropic. It was awarded a $200 million contract through the military in order to provide AI services to our Department of War. This company had a couple guardrails on it. It said that its technology could not be used for mass surveillance of American citizens. They did not want their technology to be used to people without human oversight and the ability to override it, and Vin Diesel doesn't want that. He wants AI to have free reign of all of our movements and the ability to take us out indiscriminately. He said, take these guardrails off or else I'm going to blacklist you and basically put you into the poorhouse. Anthropic said, no, I'm not going to do that. And now they're saying that they're going to use national security laws to take that technology from them anyways. 10 years ago, something like this would have had traditional Republicans in a blind rage. Now that we have a drunken Fox News host in a full face of makeup who loves the Joker, it's fine. We've seen this movie before. Dr. Oz announced a moratorium on all durable medical equipment for the next 6 months for new enrollees to Medicare or Medicaid. He said, don't worry, those of you who are like grandfathered in will be able to get it. But yeah, everybody else needs to pause because of fraud. Fraudulent tracheostomies, feeding tubes, CPAP, walkers, prosthetics. Yeah, I don't think that that's a thing. You don't get to choose whether or not you suddenly need one of those things. Disease is a great equalizer. It is not only Democrats who need oxygen and prosthetics. That's something that affects all of us. This is eugenics, period. If your baby isn't born perfect, then oh well, if something bad happens to you and you're in a terrible accident and you need help, too bad. These people clearly want our society to look one way. They are in rabid pursuit of the Ubermensch. We have heard this story before. A white woman in Tennessee said that she didn't want to have any babies. She never has, and she had been assaulted in the past, and she lives in a state where if that happened, there's nothing that she could do about it. So she wanted to seek surgical sterilization. She was able to find a doctor that was willing to do this for her. She went into the hospital, she got her IV, she got all prepped, and 3 hours later, hospital officials came back and told her that they weren't going to be able to do it because they said it was their duty to protect her sacred fertility. I wonder if they would feel that way if she weren't a white woman. This is not conducive to freedom. Hospitals don't have the right to tell you that you can't do something because they need to protect your fertility against your will. We have read this book before. I'm constantly thinking about the lack of plot-based media that we consume here in our society. We forget that we're experiencing The Giver, The Hunger Games, The Handmaid's Tale, The Grace Year, 1984, all at the same time. And because we can't remember that, we can't extrapolate what's going to happen next. Republicans are actively trying to get the Joker to sign an executive order that suspends these upcoming contests. People will come up here and tell you that's not going to happen. That's against the law. He has to follow the law. Yeah, when? What happens next is not a mystery. It's an inconvenient truth. These people are not leaving. Period. Not unless we get together and do something about it. Have a great day!